Hello there, hello, the mal tiempo report. Y hoy hablamos sobre el dilemma de mal tiempo. See, so, over here, we have Mahasen about to make landfall. We could put the satellite on, you can see. In fact, very close probably to making landfall as of this moment. Mahasen, so if we go over the Indian Meteorological Department, they've got advisories out for strong wind speeds, isolated heavy rainfall, squally type things, fisherman type advisories. Myanmar is up to red emergency color, and they've got advisories out for the wind speeds, the isolated heavy rainfalls, frequent squalls with rough seas and stuff such as that. But the goodish news is that, once this cyclone moves over land, it starts to rapidly weaken. The bad news with that is, of course, once it starts rapidly weakening, all the convection or whatnot that was up in the sky then starts to fall and cause all sorts of rainfall problems. So that is Mahasen, that is what's going on right now. So, over here, oh wait, we have to go back to the Espanol page. This is a new page, it's not all in Espanol yet, but it will be soon. So that's why we can say, aquí tenemos nuestra tormenta de la temporada 2013. See. So this thing, in fact, is probably about, 30 minutes away from an NHC update that is probably going to name it. It is predicted to become tropical storm strength. That's the word, not status, strength, soon-ish. And that is when it will procure, or whatever the name, Alvin. However, no hay ninguna peligros afectando tierra, at least en el momento. And what does that mean? No land hazards as of the moment, however. So right now, it's staying fairly far away from land. However, at some point, could curve back. Generally with these things, when they're on this side of Mexico, it's generally ends up being dangerous surf-type conditions. I should say that. I don't really know. But generally, they seem to mostly go out here and just die. And then, of course, the sea surface temperatures up here, that temperaturas de la mar are not conducive to sustaining life from a tropical cyclone, so they tend to die off pretty quickly. So California seldom ever gets a hurricane. It's like once or twice a century or something. I have no idea. I'd have to look it up on the Wikipedia. That's where you can find that information. So yes, and then if we go back here, we've got the remnants of Jamala. Still no outlook area on that one. And then probably something that won't happen, or there won't be anything that occurs from this one. Very low chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 24 hours for this area, per the Bureau of Meteorology out in Australia. So moving on to United States related mal tiempo. That's right, mal tiempo. So at least that was the time I refreshed the page. The two mesoscale discussions in effect, which actually are apparently the same exact thing that they accidentally sent out twice or something. So this area of Texas and Oklahoma has a watch lightly, 95% chance on that one, and that is where one of the largest threats is today. So let's take a look at the individual maps. So this would be the map today for winds 58 miles per hour greater. So Texas predicted to have the largest threat, but this 5% strip that's touching all those different states. Hail-wise, what we have is two different things going on. You've got the probability number, so as high as 30% again in Texas, right? And then a black hatched area where the significant hail is possible or probable or whatever the word would be. But basically that means so everybody else could have 2-inch or larger hail. But this is where it's most likely, if it's going to occur, it's more likely to happen in the black hatched area than anywhere else. So severe hail is just 1 inch or larger, but the black hatched area is for the enhanced threat of 2-inch or larger hail. Tornado-wise, as high as 5%. So basically, this area where there's the 30, and the 5 is the bullseye for today. So as high as a 5% chance of a tornado today. Tomorrow drops down to 5%, so that's kind of good news. But look how many states are affected by that. Day after tomorrow, also 5%, moves up north for some reason. And then the long range, or not the long, medium range. That's officially what it's called, I think. So, May 18th, May 19th, and May 20th. For some reason, I suddenly could not count, right? 18, 19, 20, there you go. So, that's what's predicted. Those are predicted to be the areas that are going to be affected, at least as of now. So yes, if you are in any, I always like to say with the medium range stuff, since it often can change up quite a lot by the time that the actual day rolls around, if you're in like this area. Now if you're west of the, the Rockies, the Rocky Mountains, you don't need to worry so much about these, probably not gonna hit you. But if you're in this general vicinity, you should be paying attention, just in case. You should be paying attention every day in spring, and then summer, and then winter. You should just pay attention in general. It's good advice, yes. SevereweatherTV.com is the official homepage of the screencast. WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. And Cyclone is CYCLOCANE.com. I turn on the satellite layer over here in the Eastern Pacific, but I don't currently have it configured. That will come soonish. Now it's the first day of La Temporada de 2013, yes. So that is it for today. Hopefully you're staying safe out there.